Hey everyone, it's Zinja here, and this is a guide for the Merc Rig. I'll first give an overview of his payloads and traits, and then I'll move on to the best way to use his payloads and traits. The Merc Rig has 3 payloads, the first one being the Steel Dragon. The Steel Dragon fires a laser beam which will latch onto the enemy if they are in the radius of the reticle and will damage them. His next payload is called Bull Charge. He will pull out a right shield and charge forward, blocking any damage coming from in front of him, and will crush any enemies in his path. Do keep in mind, he is vulnerable from behind and cannot take sharp turns when charging forward. His last payload is called Reactive Armor. Similar to Kinetic Armor in Black Ops 3, he will gain armor when this payload is activated and will last till the payload runs out or if his enemies break his armor. Now for his traits. His first trait is called Infusion. This trait allows you to regenerate health faster. His next trait is called Man at Arms. This trait will give you full reserve ammo at the start of each life. And for his final trait, it's called Shockwave. This trait allows him to ground pound when airborne. The best payload and trait combination would be Reactive Armor and Infusion, as this combo will guarantee you have the most amount of health possible at all times. The more health you have, the harder you are to kill. Use the Man at Arms trait when going for nukes if Scavenger is unavailable or if you prefer using some other perk in the perk 2 slot. Ground pounding with Shockwave is something I'd only recommend doing for fun, as if you miss, you're confirmed dead. It may be good for objective modes like Hardpoint, but will still be very risky to pull off successfully. I'd say the same for the Bull Charge payload. It isn't very practical to use since anyone could just jump over you and kill you. I just use it when I'm messing around, though his Steel Dragon is indeed very useful as it can lock onto multiple enemies if they're within the radius of the reticle. Don't go head on with this payload as multiple enemies will kill you before you do anything. And keep moving using your thrusters to make yourself a harder target. And that's the guide for the Merc Rig. He's a bulky rig and has abilities which help him soak up damage and dish it out as well. This has been Zinja. Thanks for watching and goodbye.